So we've got Kurt. Kurt's up.
I went to Riverview Ford out in Montgomery, and I got out of my car. There was people that had been double teamed by their salespeople getting into their car parked next to me, and the guys were kind of looking at the guy and his girlfriend as they're getting in their car. And I got out, you know, I'm driving an old 82 Thunderbird with rust on it, so they're kind of like, that's funny, they looked at me, and then they looked at each other, and it was almost like they were flipping a coin to see who had to talk to me. So, you know, I was like, okay. I kind of looked at them, and I was like, okay, do I walk to the door, do I walk towards them? And, you know, one of them came towards me a little bit, so I walked over to him, no handshake. He just kind of said, you know, what can I help you with? It wasn't even how can I help you, it was what can I help you with?
Right.
And I told him that my wife was kind of interested in one of their sport, I forget which kind of car it was I asked about. I told them what car we're looking at, and I asked if they had any, and they kind of looked around and said, no, we don't have any, and I'm like, okay. And then I just kind of stood there, and that was it for,
So there was no control of the sales process because number one, he didn't welcome you.
Right.
He hadn't.
No, I didn't get his name.
Right.
He didn't ask my name.
So you both are total strangers at this point.
Yeah.
No warm fuzzies.
Right.
No interview.
Right.
No demo drive, no presentation, therefore no car deal.
Yeah, and when I said I wanted a Sport Focus and they didn't have a Sport Focus, they were completely not interested with me. And, you know, we stood around for about 20 seconds looking around the lot, and I said, well, you know, you guys got any coming in? And both of the guys looked at each other and they're like, well, you know, I don't know, we can go check.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went into the dealership, and still no card, no name, nothing. He's like, well, you know, here, I'll take your name and number, and if we get one in, we get trucks coming in all the time. If we get one in, I'll give you a call.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, we can do that. And so he grabs a handful of junk off his desk and flips through and finds a piece of paper that he can write on and writes my name and number on it. So we're standing, you know, 10 feet from the door in the dealership. He's taking my name and number. You know, he doesn't say, do you want leather? He doesn't say, do you want all-wheel drive? You know, he knows I'm looking at a blue one, but that's about it.
So what's exactly he going to call you for? I mean, he has no idea at this point what you're looking for. So.
Yeah, we got one.
Probably because he doesn't plan on calling you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, him and his buddy got to go do their thing on the internet, so he's
Right.
going to get rid of me real quick.
Okay.
The sales manager realizes there's a warm body in the showroom, and he pops up around the corner all of a sudden. You know, what's he looking for? And they said what I was looking for. He's like, oh, I think I got a couple of those coming in. Actually, the sales manager kind of did a good job because he offered to go look up and see what they had coming in.
Right.
And told me that he can do dealer trades, you know, which everyone will tell you.
Right.
So he got the check in the box for that.
So had he maybe possibly put his salespeople through the same training that you've gone through so far, perhaps he would have not had done that.
No.
Right.
He would have had me sitting at a desk.
Yes.
He would have had a completed sheet with my name, my address, job, my wife, what car I'm looking for, the options I want. He would have walked up and he would have got on his computer and go, boom. Oh yeah, well this one here has everything he wants, but it's not his color. But go tell him that this has got everything he wants.
Right.
You know. Or we've got 3 of them in Darien we can trade for. You know. We can get it here in a couple days and go write it up.
Do you feel after one day of training that you're better trained and properly prepared than those guys?
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Give Kurt a round of applause.